What is up, crew? It is your girl by Felicia, and today I'm here to bring you all a recipe for chicken parmesan. Make sure you keep watching the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And just for warning, I kind of recorded this a little bit different, just a little bit, but just keep watching and you will see. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the recipe. All right, let's get into these ingredients here. I have everything already laid out and prepared, and that's why this video is a little different. I just figured that it would make for an easier cleanup. But as you can see here, I have some eggs, I have Italian breadcrumbs, and I have flour. The measurements on the Italian breadcrumbs is just a cup. The flour, I'm using a half a cup, and then for the eggs, I'm using 2 large eggs, and I whisk 1/4 cup of milk in there. I have 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper back there. And then here I have 3 large chicken breasts that I just sliced down the middle. And also I have my marinara sauce in the back as well. I left my cheeses in the fridge because I didn't want them to melt. But we're going to just jump right into this thing here. Now we're going to get ready to get into seasoning our chicken here. So as you all seen earlier, I've had already prepared everything. So I sliced all 3 of my boneless chicken breasts. If you are cooking for a smaller amount of people, you could definitely use, of course, a lesser amount of chicken breasts, but I use 3 large chicken breasts, and I seasoned it with 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and I just massaged it in. And once you get your chicken seasoned, then you're just going to go from dipping it into the flour, making sure that it's fully coated there. You're going to use your egg wash, and then you're going to dip it into the breadcrumb. And I'm going to get ready to tap into that in just a second, show y'all what I mean. All right, so I already started doing it, but I did want to come back and show you all what I was talking about. So here I am just coating the chicken in the flour, and I'm just pushing it down in there because I want to make sure it gets fully covered. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and cut it on the other side. If there's some pieces or some parts of the chicken that are not covered with flour, just use your hand and get it covered. Shake that excess flour off. Make sure both sides are covered well. And then once you realize that it's covered well, shake that excess flour off, and take your chicken, put it in your egg, and you want to make sure that the chicken is fully saturated in the egg. So both sides, and then you're going to shake the excess egg off. So you're always going to shake excess something off from the flour to the egg, but when you get to the breadcrumb, you want to make sure that it's fully covered in that breadcrumb. And I don't know if I stated this earlier, but the reason that I use only salt, garlic powder, and black pepper is because I'm using Italian breadcrumbs, and they're already seasoned. So you don't have to over season your chicken. But yes, you want to make sure that you're using Italian breadcrumbs. And here I am just making sure that I am fully covering that chicken breast. Y'all see I'm getting in there with my hands, and yes, my hands are clean. I washed them before the video and after I clean the chicken and all of the other things. So yes, but I'm gonna go ahead and take them out like their counterparts over here. This is what it's gonna look like. All right, so now I've went ahead and got all of my chicken breasts covered in the breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna just get ready to prepare my oil. I am using my stove on a medium high because I am using a glass cooktop. If you are using a different stove top, you can easily put it on a high heat. That's absolutely fine. It only takes about 8 minutes for the oil to heat up, but again, I'm gonna cook this on a medium high. And once the oil heats up, because I use 3 large boneless chicken breasts and I cut them into 6, I'm only going to cook 3 pieces at a time because I don't want to overcrowd the pan, and I just don't think that 6 pieces will fit in here anyway. But all in all, you just don't want to overcrowd your pan. You're going to let your chicken cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side because you don't want to overcook them because they are going to finish cooking in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all in. And this is what it looks like once they're flipped. And then again, same scenario, 3 to 4 minutes on that next side, and then go ahead and cook your second batch. And while you're cooking your chicken, preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and we'll be back. All right, now I have all of my chicken out and done. Now I'm going to get ready to add the marinara sauce on there. I am using 1 cup of marinara sauce. And I'm just going to get it added to all of my chicken here. Once I get the marinara sauce on there, I'll add all of my cheeses and I'll add my parsley flakes for garnish. But in this moment, I just want to make sure all of the chicken is getting a pretty good amount of marinara sauce. So I am using Prego marinara sauce. If there's a different type of marinara that you like to use, you can for sure go for it. But this is the one that I like. So this is what I'm using. In the meantime, in between time, make sure you all leave a comment below letting me know if anything else you would like to see from me on my page. If you want to see me do a cake or a pie, if you want to see me do some more Asian cuisine, because I know I've made like shrimp fried rice. It may not have been, the direct recipe to how you all are used to getting it when you go to like the restaurant or something, but I'll try to put a little spin here and there, but just let me know what you want to see. All right, I'm going to get ready to add the cheese. Here I am using 3/4 cups of shredded Parmesan and Mozzarella cheese. These two cheeses pair super well together when you are making a chicken Parmesan. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cheese added on there. If there is a different cheese that you would like to pair with your shredded Parmesan or pair with your mozzarella, that is absolutely okay. I just think that these two work well together for this particular recipe. And if you want to follow the recipe to the T, please use shredded Parmesan and mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and get that added on here. And then I'm going to top this with my parsley flakes in just a second here. All right, as you can see, I've already started adding my parsley flakes, so I'm just about done getting those on there. I am preheating my oven again at 350 degrees, and as soon as I get the parsley flakes added on here, I'm going to let this cook for, again, no longer than 15 minutes. I don't want it to dry out. We are using chicken breast, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up here and pop this in the oven for 15 minutes, and when it's done, I'll come back and show y'all the final results. 15 minutes later, and here we have it, guys, our chicken Parmesan. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you use this recipe. Thank you all for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.